been called forward now for the 2-year-old. Pacheco and Guy Chappell come on the inside. I, Mary Lynn in the middle for Matthew Harding. And Longshanks and Mitch Chappell is on the outside. 3 of them to go around. Mobile picks up speed as it heads around towards the dispatch point. They make a very good line for the 3 of them. And the arms fold and they're away and racing, and from the outside Longshanks was probably the best to begin, but hunting up now on the inside was Pacheco, and My Mary Lynn has been taken back to the tail. Racing wide but now increasing its pace and moving down to the pegs was Longshanks. So Longshanks goes past Neville Stud the first time, and Longshanks then gets to the lead and then slows right up in front. Pacheco second, and I Mary Lynn is at the tail of the field and racing third. They're just about to go through that first quarter in 31.2. So he slowed them right up once he found the lead here, Mitch Chappell on Longshanks. And it leads the way as they come around the home turn and head up to get the judge in the bell. Longshanks is out in front, leads from Pacheco, and I Mary Lynn is third and sees them all. They're jog trotting at the moment, and Longshanks has been reined along and has been given a couple of cuts with the whip here to keep its mind on the job. They're going pretty slowly as they head down towards that bottom turn. Now Longshanks is out in front, Pacheco is still racing second, and I Mary Lynn is still third. 32.7, half in 63.9. So it is fairly leisurely for the 2-year-olds. And Longshanks, he needed a couple of cracks with the whip to keep him going. And he's now still being urged along, but he's still out in front. Pacheco's had a beautiful trail in behind him. And I Mary Lynn, it wants to go a little bit quicker too, and it's still at the tail. They go past Neville Stud corner the final time, 4:50 to go. They go through the next quarter in 29.8, so the pace has increased a fraction. Out in front was Longshanks. Here comes Pacheco. Gets up, moves up on the outside very, very quickly, and I Mary Lynn is going to follow it home. Longshanks looks as though it's gone at this stage because Pacheco gets a neck in front and now extends, gets 2 metres out in front. I Mary Lynn is following it home, and Longshanks is still trying to rally on the inside. Pacheco's in front. It's only a small pony, but he's going to do a good job, and he's going to get up and win by about 1 metre over Longshanks, who fought back well. And I Mary Lynn just sat in behind them, finished at the tail. 2:03.4 was the overall time and mile rate, and the last quarter is in 29.7. Details after trial 2. First home number 2, Pacheco, driven by Guy Chappell. Had a nice run in behind the leader and popped off the pegs at the 200. Second home was number 5, Longshanks, Mitch Chappell. He did on the bullocking work up in front. And third home was number 4, I Mary Lynn, followed them home, Matthew Harding. Overall time and mile rate was 2:03.4. Margins were 1 metre by 3. And the sectional times 31.2 the first quarter, 32.7 the second, 29.8 down the back home and 29.7.